How y'all doing? Um, my name is Joe. I want to welcome everyone to my channel. It's brand new. Um, it's called Jamming with Joe. And basically, what it is I will be releasing a series of songs um, that I wrote over the years that basically nobody's ever heard before. They're my own creations. That's what I do. I like to do is tell stories, and it was something that I had done for a long time. Some of them 35 years, and I've been sitting on them over the years. And recently, through a AI program, I was able to put music to my stories and uh, and make it presentable so you can hear it. I do apologize if I talk funny. I had my grill ripped out. They took the grill, the bumper, and everything else, the quarter panels, and it's hard for me to talk. So some of my S's, I got a whistle sound in there. I apologize for that. Uh, I'm nervous, so you'll have to excuse me for that as well. Uh, I've been sitting here in the truck for about a half an hour trying to get the courage up to hit this record button because, I'm not a YouTuber. I'm not a public person. You know, I'm by myself. I live in I'm private, and for me to get on here and make a video or it's a series of videos, that's a big deal for me. Um, But anyways, as I was saying, I've been writing about 35 years, pretty close to 35 years, off and on. I grew up listening to country music in the 80s and, the 90s, even a little bit of the 70s, Um, but I listen to country music. That's what I grew up on. That's what my family and everybody around me listened to was country music. And any rock I heard was something through a walk by or a pass by, going somewhere or somebody listening to something. But I mostly country music. So, when I started writing, I was 20 years old when I started writing songs. And the reason I got into songwriting is because at the time I liked writing poetry. And poetry, you're just telling a story, and there's nothing wrong with poetry, but for poetry, it wasn't doing nothing for me. I didn't feel like I was getting a satisfaction out of it. Um, so, somebody, made the comment, hey, why don't you try writing a country song? And, it's like, hey, bam, that's a good idea, So I sat down and I tried writing a country song, I can't tell you how it turned out. I don't remember, but I just kept plugging at it, just trying to learn, and then 4 or 5 years later, I ended up spending almost $500 on a stack of books that I had ordered, and one of those books was called The Craft of Lyric Writing by Sheila Davis. Now, the craft of lyric writing at the time was considered the songwriter's Bible because nobody really understood, what a song is or how it works or, even, how to write them properly, and Sheila Davis, she wrote a book and basically she took several songs and broke them down to their finest details to teach people like me how to write, how to write a lyric, and that's what I do. I tell a story, and that's what I like to do. I tell stories. I don't know anything about music. I don't know anything about singing. I can't sing. And it's just one of those things that, my satisfaction of it was to be able to sit down and tell some crazy stories. And I got some crazy stories. But I also got some good stories. I got some heartwarming stories. I got some love stories. I got some sad stories. I got some cheating stories. I got some party stories. I got a wide range of stories for, and a wide range of music for, a wide range of audience. I got rock songs, I got country songs, I got some bluesy songs. And I put these songs together, because to me, if I'm sitting here in my truck and I'm jamming, it's got me jamming, chances are it's going to have somebody else wanting to jam to it. You know what I mean? And some songs sound better than others. Some songs, aren't as good as others. But the thing for me it is the story behind the song. That's what I'm asking everybody to do. Sit down and listen to the story, because that's where my creation is at. That's what I'm presenting. I'm just presenting it in a form where people can enjoy it. Because trust me, if I'm singing it, you ain't gonna want to hear it. I don't even want to hear it. But the thing is that I want everybody to enjoy it. And I'm taking the songs that I have written. That I my dream was, to take my songs and go to Nashville and get recorded. um but I just want people to enjoy them. Enjoy them as much as I enjoy them. All you gotta do is listen to them. Leave a comment if you liked them or not. If you didn't like them, you know what? That's cool. Tell me why. Tell me why you didn't like it, or tell me what you think I could have did different, or what do you think, I could have did better as a writer. Because I'm open to criticism as long as it's constructive criticism. I mean, don't write me back and say, oh, well, that was a piece of, blah blah blah, and I don't like it and so forth. Hey, that's your business. You know what I mean? But I don't want to hear it. If you got something negative to say and it's constructive, hey, tell me. You know what I mean? If you like it, hit the like button. You know what I mean? That helps me to know, what you guys like and what you guys don't like, because I'm trying to, give you guys my stories, but I'm also trying to get you guys to like my stories. I want you guys to be able to enjoy them, and not because I'm sitting here making a video and this, that, and the other. I want you guys to enjoy them because they're stories that you enjoy listening to, as much as I enjoy writing them. And I've got stories. I can't tell you I got stories behind all of the songs because I don't remember writing some of them. Or at least parts of some of them. Some of these, like I said, is 30, 35 years, and, that's a long time, and it just, some I wrote, recently, and as recent as maybe a week and a half ago, I finished one up. Um, but I'm not gonna spoil it for you guys. I'm not gonna, tell you what's coming until, that time comes. And I'm thinking at this point right now, maybe releasing one song a week, or seeing how you guys like them first, because I don't want to put nothing out there you guys don't enjoy. You know what I mean?